we moved from that campsite to another campsite where we're really right on the shore. And in front of us we see land. And my son says to me, "What is that land?" I said, "It's Morocco. It's right there. We're in a place called Tarifa. It's probably the southernmost point of Spain." And so, because we could just be so spontaneous, we parked our caravan and we took a ferry over to Morocco. We went to Tangier, and suddenly you're in a completely different world. It's couscous, and it's a 99% Muslim country. There's religious Muslims and secular Muslims, and the cuisine and the colors and the market, and just a wonderful, wonderful place. And we're walking along on a Friday, and I wanted to, at this point we'd been in Portugal and Spain and we'd seen a lot of cathedrals and beautiful buildings, but I hadn't seen anything from my culture, from Jewish culture at all. And once, long ago, there were no Jews in Morocco, a very big Jewish community, so we went to look for the synagogue on the Friday night, and we continued walking and walking. It's very difficult to find. You know, where Waze says it is, it's not really even there. You have to just not give up, just continue going. And we get to this building, it looks like a house, and I said, at this point also, that earlier in the day we'd been to the museum of the synagogue. So it was, all of the community was now in a museum. That was what was left. And so I got to the building with the synagogue and I said, it was just a house, I said, "Shabbat Shalom." I didn't know how to get in. And then I guess that was the password, which means good Sabbath in Hebrew. And so I went in and we sat down in the synagogue. It was very, very few people, but they were playing this melody. That's a prayer that's said on the Sabbath to welcome the Sabbath.